Hi guys, so today I'm just going to give you a flip through of this month's spread, and I am so proud of how this turned out, y'all. I really liked it. Now, it took me a very long time to figure out what theme to do for March. So I was wondering, okay, if I do flowers, would I be able to draw different flowers? I'm not a great flower drawer, but the thought came to me to use stencils. So you will see how I use the stencils to come up with this theme, right? So this is my March spread. So we'll start with the cover page. This is my cover page. We have a wonderful drawing here that I use a stencil for, and I have a quote: all flowers are beautiful in their own way, and that's like women too. Now, I also had a tough time when deciding what theme, because I remember that within this month we were celebrating International Women's Day, so I wanted the theme to be kind of focused on probably women or femininity or something, and flowers are very elegant and they're associated with women, so I said, why not, right? So I also use a stencil here and here. I think I would show you that as well. And this is my calendar for March. I drew 2 of the flowers there. I did put my gratitude log here, and I squeezed in my YouTube milestones here because I realized that I had space here and I didn't want to draw something else because I had the 2 drawings at the top. So I decided to use this space as my milestone section. So there are things written there in pencil as usual. The 8th is International Women's Day. And then we have the 20th as International Day of Happiness. And in Trinidad, we have the Spiritual Baptist holiday. So I outline all the different events for the days, and if any holidays, I would put that in as well. Next page, I have my habit tracker. And I did it this way with the different boxes going up to 31. So I have my different activities here that I would like to track for the month, and then my usual sleep tracker, and of course the sleep tracker by the hours. Next page, I have my mood tracker. Now my mood tracker looks very weird and confusing, but I actually do like how it turned out. I was wondering if I should have drawn a huge flower and then probably have 31 petals or something, but then I thought of just taking the same stencil, using a smaller version of it. I'll show you the stencil I used. Okay, so I did use this stencil, and it's actually a large flower, which is this right here, but because I knew that this part would be too much and it wouldn't hold, I decided to just take out this part and use this as the flower itself. So that's what you are seeing here, and I'm so happy because I didn't want it to look standard where I have 1 2 3 4 5 straight across. Actually, I started it that way, but then I said, you know what, this page is gonna look so much better if I just draw them in random spaces, and for all 31 to hold, I had to do that as well. So as you can see, I have 31 flowers here, and for each day I'm gonna color in the different moods. As you can see here, pink for happy. I have purple lilac for I'm not sure, orange for sad, kind of maroon for tears, and red for angry. So I will be filling in these to suit. So this is what it looks like after I started filling it in, and as you can see, it makes a bit more sense with the colors that I use for the different moods. It's not as confusing as it looked before. So I'm really liking how it looks, even with it being colored in, right? I decided to do a page for affirmations, being that this is, you know, sort of like the Women's Month. International Women's Day falls on March 8th. So that's what I have here. And also I use a stencil. I use a stencil throughout this whole theme, which was so nice because I didn't have to think about what I was going to draw or how I was going to make it look similar to the stencil drawings, right? So I just use it throughout. So I have some affirmations written in pencil. I have to write them over in pen. So for the first week, I do have the first week filled in. Yeah. I wrote it in pencil, but I blocked it off for privacy reasons. So March 1 to 7, I just did the normal March in the calligraphy letters, and I kind of shadowed them with the pink marker, and for the numbers I did dots. I really like that style. I did the dots here inside of the numbers, and of course we have the important. So this is the whole flower like I was mentioning, and for the mode tracker, as you would have seen, I just use the smaller. For the mode tracker, I just use the smaller part of it, right? So this is what it would have looked like if I had drawn the whole flower. So I also have some stuff written in here. It's March 8th to 14th, I drew a leaf. March 15th to 21st, I used this stencil. March 22nd to 28th. March 29th to 31, and then for my last page, I have a first quarter review, and I just drew. I was supposed to color over this in red, but I forgot. I just have here a sort of first quarter review. So, and I left lines. I draw the actual things, some of the things that I did draw in January, plants and growths for January. I did hearts and love, and then I did the stencil with the flowers for March. So I left spaces in between each, so I'm going to fill in for each month, a review of each month, and then I will move into the next quarter, which will be April. Right guys, so that's it for my March spread. Again, I am surprised but also very proud of the way this turned out. So thank you so much for watching. Do you guys use stencils in your bullet journal? If so, let me know below, and how has it worked out for you. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye.